Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 15 of my top 30 favorite title tracks of all time. We're looking at those songs that appear on an album of the same name. The song and the album title are exactly the same. Has to be on that album. There are tons of them. Tons of them. It's so funny. Every day I go and I look back at some of the comments that you folks have left down there and of your picks, and I'm like, God, how did I forget that one? How did I forget that one? How did I forget that one? There's so many great title tracks. You know, we could probably do this exercise for a year and still not cover all the great title tracks that we all know and love, right? But, you know, it's fun just to at least pick out 30 that really mean the most to us. And in actuality, it's more than 30, right? Because if we have a band that has multiple title tracks, we're putting them all on the same episode. So we're probably almost doubling that this month, right? At least that's how I'm doing it. The more the merrier, right? So today for the halfway point, pick number 15, we got a couple from this band. Well, most of them are from the band. One is from the artist. This first pick, though, released November 9th, 1971, recorded at RCA Studios in Chicago, Illinois, produced by Bob Ezrin for Warner Brothers Records. I'm talking about Killer by Killer from the Alice Cooper Group. That's right, the last track on the album. Haunting, foreboding, very, very psychedelic, dark, mysterious, kind of jammy, right? Surprise pick maybe for some. Maybe some are like, Killer's okay. It's not even the best song on the album. No, that's true, but it's a great title track, I think. It's a cool way to close the album, too. And I like the fact that it's like long and kind of rambling, and it's got this kind of like this just odd late 60s psychedelic vibe to it, right? Kind of dark and mysterious and whatnot. Cool vocals from Alice, and of course, great lead guitar from the Lakeline Buxton. The whole band is firing on all cylinders. A great, great Alice Cooper album. Some days this is my favorite Alice Cooper album. You know, I kind of go back and forth between Love It to Death, this album, and Billion Dollar Babies, right? All three of them, to me, are just so, so amazing. But, yeah, it's a great title track. It's kind of surprising. I initially wasn't going to pick it, and then I went back and re-listened to it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I really do like this song quite a bit, so I'm going to include it here today. Next up, so here we have a song that has been pretty much an anthem for this guy, this band, over the years. And this album was released June 13th, 1972, recorded at the Record Plant in New York City, produced once again by Bob Ezrin for Warner Brothers Records. I'm talking about School's Out. The title track to the album of the same name, School's Out, is an amazing hard rock anthem. Right? That great opening riff, that anthemic chorus. Yeah, the lyrics are dumb. Who cares? It's just such a great, great song. It's a great track about teenage angst and rebellion and all that sort of thing. And, you know, no more school, right? Summertime's here, and let's go rock out. And, yeah, it's good, good stuff. Had to be on here, of course. It's a legendary, legendary track. And next up, speaking of legendary tracks, so gotta go with an album. Title track to an album released February 27, 1973. Band was pumping out albums left and right here. Recorded at Galicia State Studio in Greenwich, Connecticut, as well as the Record Plant in New York City and Morgan Studios in London. Produced by Bob Ezrin for the band. Of course, I'm talking about Billion Dollar Babies. Such a catchy, heavy, cranking, fun, playful song, right? All those things all wrapped up in one. That's what was so great about the Alice Cooper Group. They could deliver this like dark, kind of twisted, eerie type of piece of music, and in the same song, all of a sudden you have like show tunes and pop and heavy rock and psychedelia all wrapped up in one. They were just so great at like not sticking to one style and just giving you little feels of all sorts of things all the time. And Billion Dollar Babies is a perfect example. I love the, opening barrage of riffage, just so good, and just this snarling vocal from Alice, but like I said, playful too at times. Really, really good. And of course, if you're curious about the lineup of this band we're talking about here, of course, on those three releases, those three albums, Alice Cooper on lead vocals, Glenn Buxton on lead guitar, Michael Bruce, rhythm guitar, keyboards, backing vocals, Dennis Dunaway, bass, backing vocals, and Neil Smith, drums and backing vocals, right? So, So yeah, that was the last of my picks for the Alice Cooper group. But, next up, gotta go with a song, title track to an album released February 28th, 1975 in the UK, March 11th, 1975 here in the States, recorded at Soundstage Studios in Toronto, the Record Plant East, and Electric Lady, and A&R Studios, all in New York City, produced by Bob Ezrin for Atlantic Records. I'm talking about the mysterious, the awesome Welcome to My Nightmare. Yeah, I mean, this opens up the album. We didn't talk about that, right? It opens up the album, and Billion Dollar Babies. Oh, geez, I forget where does that fit on the album. A Billion Dollar Babies is second, right? Hello Hooray opens up the album. That is an instance where I think that Hello Hooray really works well, opening up and leading into the heavier Billion Dollar Babies. And of course, on School's Out is the opening track. So generally speaking, so we got Killer was last, School's Out first, Billion Dollar Babies second, and then the mysterious, the weird, the eerie, the creepy Welcome to My Nightmare, and kind of funky too, opens up the Welcome to My Nightmare album, which is really cool. So of course, this is his first true solo album after the dissolution of the Alice Cooper group, and here he's got Dick Wagner and Steve Hunter along with him on guitars, and Prakash John on bass, and Penty Glenn on drums, and you got all sorts of other people who appear on this album helping out things. You got Vincent Price, Tony Levin plays a little bass here, Johnny Bedanjek on drums, you got Bob Ezrin does some keyboards and things, you got Joseph Chirowski does some keyboards and things, right? So all sorts of stuff going on here. But Welcome to My Nightmare, just this cool, creepy vibe, but again, fun and playful all at the same time, right? That's what's so great about Alice Cooper, right? So those are my picks. Welcome to My Nightmare, Billion Dollar Babies, School's Out, and Killer. Let us know what you think of these classics from Alice Cooper down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today or picks for today, right? If you got a single artist or band. And we'll see you tomorrow. Moving to number 14. We're whittling our way down, right? We're working our way towards number 1. Some of you may already be asking, Pete, what do you have on store for October? I have no idea. I haven't even given it a second thought. I've been so busy doing a million things here. I have not thought about it at all. So more to come on that. I will give it some thought over the next week. You guys will know before the end of the month, so you have time to get your stuff together. But it'll be something fun, as always. So till then, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options. All down there. Thanks in advance for all your support, folks. Greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo, coming up on the channel. Should have some more album reviews for you over the next day or two. We've got Monsters Den coming at you tomorrow, talking about some favorite giant monster films. We're trying to talk about giant monster films that we haven't talked about before. So stay tuned for that. And we've got Rick Labonte and myself, live album Love, Friday morning. We're moving on to letter, where are we at? D? I believe we're at D. Yes. Letter D. So we're going to be talking about and showing some of our favorite live albums from artists and bands starting with the letter D. We've got the UK Connection coming up this weekend. We're talking about bands where we've bought albums or bought an album for one song. As it turns out, really, that's the only song we like. So that'll be coming up this weekend on the UK Connection. And we've got ranking the albums this weekend. I will be ranking, a couple things going on. So I will be ranking the albums of the band Lion. That is the band that got 2 full lengths and 1 EP featuring Doug Aldrich on guitar. Doug, of course, played with Whitesnake and Dio and plenty of other, well, currently with the Dead Daisies, right? That's coming up. I believe Simon Bray should be also delivering a ranking the albums of the Artemis Pyle band. Artemis Pyle, of course, formerly of Lynyrd Skynyrd. He's got some solo records that Simon will be ranking. And in addition, I wasn't planning on it this weekend, but due to the fact that he just passed away, Thomas Lindberg, of course, the vocalist from At the Gates, just passed away yesterday. I'll be doing a tribute video to that shortly. I'm going to rank the albums of At the Gates for this weekend as well as a tribute to Thomas. So that's all coming up on Sunday. Till then, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon and see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.